Here is the writing question of Cambridge 11, writing task 1. Here is the question, average carbon dioxide CO2 emissions per person. So here the writing of student who has been done in the various form. Here have been done various kind of mistakes, grammatical mistake you can see. This is the main topic. This is your main topic which you have to write. Then overall, what do you think about the point? So we are looking here what kind of mistakes students have been doing. So I have been given the 5 end in task 1. So overall he has not written any in 1967. He has started overall, then comma, then average CO2 emission. So overall then you have to write in the 1967. So CO2 emission of the individual in the United Kingdom and Sweden were, because there is a two country or nation name, so we have to write were. Then highest in the metric tons, whereas comma Italy and Portugal were, because there is a two nations or two country, so were. The lowest in the metric tons of CO2 emission in the given period. In which period? There is a 5 different years has been given. So in which year? So it is a wrong. Another, first, it is also wrong for the first. It is been written in the task 2. The CO2 emission per person in the UK was the highest in 1967. The CO2 release per person was per person, so it will be was, because it is a countable. So the wrong thing which student has, or he or she has written, nearly 11 metric tons, but 2017 that has fallen to, where has been fallen to a 9 metric tons somewhat. Similarly, comma, the average CO2 emission, which CO2, for which thing he is talking about, per person. You can see that it's the per person. Sweden was one country or one nation, so was almost. It is also wrong because was and were, it's not a correct form, so wrong. 9 metric was, again was, were, 9 was, gradually decreased, was gradually decreased, past participle, 9 metric tons, and should at nearly 6 metric tons. Half information students are writing various form, they are not checking the things when they are writing. Okay, in Italy, in which country? In Italy and Portugal were similarly increased between 1967 not 2 and 2070. Increase not only 5 years, increase in Italy and Portugal, so it will be and not 2. In Italy, CO2 emission started at just above 4 metric tons in 1967 and ending at 8 metric tons in 4 decades. Portugal CO2, what Portugal CO2? So it is a half information. So average carbon, we have to write average carbon emissions or was, it is a 6 metric tons, but not above, below. Various students are confused what is above, what is below. Above means up, increasing. Here, above is for increasing. This is the line increasing above, and here it is a decreasing below, going downside or near. It will call the below. Above means for here the line is the above. Below, below. So don't be confused when you write something. Between 1967 and 2017, there was an increased trend in the Italy and Portugal for overall. Give your overall proper information what you have been learned, what you have been identify in the graph. Okay, so this kind of silly mistakes students are making. So, but the things is very complete right. So I have given 5.